my name is Kenny. This is my first video on my channel, and I want to tell you how I got my CDL for free. Basically, I went to a school where it was sponsored by the state of Rhode Island. That's where I live. I live in Rhode Island, but anybody from Rhode Island or Massachusetts is more than welcome to go to the school and get their CDL for free. How I got started, it was because I didn't want to pay a lot of money to go to school, be in debt. I just didn't want to do that. I was like, I don't want to put debt on myself, and then you have to pay interest. It's going to cost you more money. So I started to do a little bit of research, and I figured out that there has to be a way. I was like, I have to find out a way that I can do it for free, or at least get some assistance. So I was looking for schools that help me, or find some help. And doing my research, going into Google, I called a couple schools around, and some people, they were telling me like, oh, it costs you like $6,000, $8,000, $12,000. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like, I don't want to pay that. So I kept calling, I kept insisting until I found this school. And I remember when I called, I told the lady that I wanted to get my CDL, and I just wanted to know a little bit more about how to get enrolled and how much it would cost. So she was telling me like, if you come to the school, it's free. And I was like, free? I was like, yeah, it's free. You just have to answer a couple questions and we'll see if you qualify for it. I was like, wow, okay. The name of the school is located in Rhode Island, in Providence, in the area of Providence, and it's called Teamsters Local 251. It's a union school, and they're gonna help you with everything from the start to the end, from not knowing how to drive a tractor trailer to the end. You're gonna master that, and they are really, really good. So like I said, this school is a union school. Most of the instructors, they've been working for union jobs, but they are really good. They know what they're doing. They go there to help out a little bit, and it's just great people. It's just great atmosphere. You get to know everybody. Everybody wants to work. Everybody wants to get it done. And people that you meet in there that are doing their CDL, they're gonna help you. If they know something, they're gonna help you. You ask them questions, they're gonna help you as well. If you know something, you can help them out as well. So it's a really good school. Like, I'm really grateful that I found this school to go. Like I said before, a little bit about the process. When I called and she told me that it was free, I went there, and I wanted to be there in person to get to know a little bit more about it, because I was like, this can't be real. So I went there. I talked to the lady in the office, and she was telling me a little bit about the qualifications. What do you need to qualify? And she started telling me like, is your driving record good? You have anything in your background? And I said no, like, I'm good. So she was like, okay, you pretty much qualify for it. I was really happy when she told me that. I was like, wow, because usually when they tell you, oh, you have to go through questions and qualify, you think that it's going to be a little bit difficult, because you're going to be thinking, what if they ask me for something that I don't qualify? What if they ask me for certain income that I don't qualify, or whatever, anything? So when she told me that, I was like, okay. So when I left, I was like really happy. I was like, I can't believe it. So I started to do my research, get to know a little bit more about the school and the program, and it was really true. I remember before getting into my car, I asked somebody that was there, that was, doing their tractor and trailer. I asked them, and it was like, and they told me, yeah, it's completely for free. You just gotta show up, do your thing, and you'll be done. In order to start the school, you have to pass your TSA, and that takes about 2 weeks to 6 months. But mine came in 2 weeks, and that's one of the things. You have to pass your TSA, and the reason why is because they offer you to do a couple endorsements, which is like your tankers, your hazmat, and doubles and triples. So, and it's all free. So why not? But you have to, pass your TSA, do your DOT, you know, submit all the paperwork with the school, and once it's clear, then they tell you, okay, go take your exams to get your permit. And when you go get your permit, and you pass all the exams, that's when you start school. So they kind of want you to get ahead. They give you all the books and everything. You just study that on your own. You can knock it out in like 1 week, 2 weeks, depends on your capacity of studying. I think that's the only thing that you have to pay to go to the school, which is like your TSA, your DOT, any fees related with your permit, because you have to go to the DMV, but that's like, it's like 20 or 30 or maybe $50. I don't know. I don't remember, but it's not much. In total, with your TSA, DOT, and your permits, you end up paying probably like around $300 to $400. But it's still cheap, right? That's the only thing that you pay. That's it. The rest is the state of Rhode Island that sponsors you to go to that school. It's like a grant that they give you, and you just go there for free. Once you get your permit with this school, what they do, they call you or you call them to let them know that you got your permit and that you're ready to go to school every day. So you tell them that you pass your permit, and they're gonna tell you, okay, you gotta go to the website and find the spot to start. So there's a class starting every 2 weeks. So that's the only thing though that took me a little bit, because spots are very limited. Like I said, it's a union school, and most of the people that work there, like the instructors, they are retirees. So they only have like 8 or 10 people teaching you how to drive and everything. So they only have like 10 to 15 spots to every class. So in order for you to start, you have to find yourself a spot. And if you don't find it within that week, then it starts not the following week, but the next week. So once you start, you find yourself a spot, you're good to go. Then you start going to class, taking your videos. They teach you a little bit about the school, about things about the road, and then a little bit about safety, kind of those things that you really need to get to know what you're doing. And then you do that for 2 weeks. Then after 2 weeks, they bring you to the yard, where that's where you start learning your pre-trip, your air brakes, and doing your maneuvers. Once you dominate like pretty much your maneuvers and your air brakes, then they take you to the road, and that is up to you. It can take you like 4 weeks, but after you complete it in 4 weeks, if you feel you're good to go, you just go and make an appointment. Obviously the instructors gotta know that you're good to go, into that you dominate that tractor trailer, and you can go take your road test. So it's pretty straightforward though. It only took me 7 weeks to complete the program, and with other schools, they were telling me that it will take me about 6 months, and that's if you go every day to the schools, right? Like, so I know some people, it took them like a year to finish, but 6 weeks and 6, 7, some people do it in 5, but you really have to be on top of your game and You know, you have to be really lucky too, because you gotta find yourself a spot to find a tractor at that time, and not a lot of people doing their CDO in order for them to take you out. Because if there's a lot of people, you're gonna be waiting a little bit. So I heard like one person that took it in 5 weeks, but I did it in 7 weeks, which is still not bad. Um, it was really good. So in terms of the schedule, it's Monday through Friday, and that's the only thing that it might not work with you, because uh, you know, you might have that first shift type of job, and you might not be able to go. Like, you know, you can't just leave your job to go get your CDL and not have any money. You know, like, I don't know your situation, but it's difficult. So you might have to work second shift or part-time. Me myself, I was doing Uber, so it worked out for me because, you know, I could work anytime. But those are the schedule hours, so that's the only downside about this program. But it's for free though, so I still did it. And yeah, like I said, it's in the state of Rhode Island, Massachusetts, but I do believe that you can find grants or assistance in any other state. I do believe that there is assistance out there. You just have to do your research and just believe that you're gonna find the help. You know, I can't really be certain that it's any help in other state, but just try. You know, just like I did. I was lucky. I tried. You know, if I wouldn't try, I would have gone this route where my friends told me, "Oh, just go to the school. You pay only 12,000, or whatever is the amount." And you know, by now I would have been like, "Wow, I have to pay back, and you know, I have to pay interest." So it feels good to leave the school and you feeling that you don't have anything to pay. So right now, I'm at a situation where I finished. It's been like 3 weeks that I finished, and I am gonna start working for a company, but I'll throw that in the next video because I really want to grow this channel and I want to keep, you know, people coming into this channel so we can talk a little bit more about, you know, tractor and trailer, and not just that, but other things in life, like, you know, just growing as a person. So I'll bring that for you in the next video. But yeah, I hope you like the content and what I talk about. I just want you to leave any questions that you might have in the comments below, and you know, don't forget to subscribe and like. This is your boy Kenny. Thank you for watching.